never harvested from my garden before, and now this year I actually have a little bit. Come along. Okay, and I'm just, see, I've got a friend here going to teach me how to harvest. Okay, I've got a little bit of these. These are the Egyptian walking onions. So I'm getting the ones that are bent over so we can get more growing. And I do have high hopes that we will actually have a garden this year.
You already got a garden this year.
3 times, and this time I think it's gonna be a success. And it's difficult in the desert, but this is my horseradish that grew back from when the cows ate everything they could get to down. Okay, what else do we have? Come on, Georgia. I'm hooked now.
You can do cabbage leaves. You can do, trying to think of what else you were showing me that.
The cabbage, the Napa cabbage leaves are over there, but they're flowering.
Well, yeah, you can still steal the leaves off the bottom. When you harvest lettuce, okay, this would be called microgreens at this size. If you wait 2 weeks, it'll be like leaf lettuce. But you just go to the base of the lettuce and you just clip it off, and then it will keep coming back.
So will I go from this underside?
You want all the big ones.
Okay, I am going to show you my technique, an easy technique for composting. It's called composting in place. I got these little nasty little ends that are no good for eating. So I make a little bit of an indentation in the soil here. I throw it in, cover it up. I just did a compost. See, didn't have to get hot or anything.
A lot of people call that chop and drop.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Chop and drop. But I bury it because we are out in the desert, and it's, to me, something that anything I can get that's green that'll work in my garden like this, I'll put it into the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So we got that. I got lettuce. I've got cabbage.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't really want hay though, right?
If you're never sure.
I've never tasted it before.
It just tastes like regular grass.
Grass.
If I'm desperate, I use grass in salad if I just need a filler. It's fine.
Now, this is my magical place because every time I come in, especially when it looks good, I find my happy place. Whether it's playing with my hands in the dirt or coming inside and watching everything that's growing. And this is a place that I know is gonna create abundance of food and happiness for my family. I've never had Swiss chard before. So how do I do that
just
one?
At the base, pull the leaf off. Now this one is probably one I'd give to the chickens because it's just lost a little bit more.
Well, let's give it.
But
babies.
Before it starts to turn to yellow like that, just harvest them all.
There you go.
See, and if you do this, they will start to come to you whenever you come in the greenhouse because they'll see you as bringing treats.
They want their
This
treats.
is how you can train them.
Yes. So, I don't know anything about Swiss chard. Never have had Swiss chard. But I'm growing it this year.
Just cook it like you would spinach.
Really?
Anything you'd use spinach in.
Here you go. I didn't expect that bad. But that's because you were going for food, not from a baby, huh? Here you go, baby. So, Do you see anything I could put in our
Oh,
salad?
yeah. I would have grabbed some of them Swiss chards, but I mean, it depends on, like right here, all of these
here?
tall ones, before they start to green up too much, before they start to yellow, just pick them up and,
Like this one?
yeah, get it in there. Use them up.
And do it at the bottom like I did the others?
Yep.
Yes. I've never had enough of anything to harvest before. Whoa, how exciting!
And is that kale next to you?
And this is kale.
Same thing with the kale. Just start grabbing them off the bottom.
That's green.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to do another compost in place. This is one of the Leon, Gardening with Leon wicking tubs ideas that he does his videos on. And I think it's going to work really well for us here in the desert. I really think I've found something, and this is our first season, so we'll be trying this season. Okay, is that enough kale?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You can just harvest whatever you're.
I got
whatever.
Italian parsley.
Yes, let's put some of that in there.
Yes. Go from the bottom.
Just like, yep, always from the bottom.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, and this, it does. It tastes so good.
And by doing it from the bottom, it just allows room for the new growth to come in. Because if you have too many stems in the way, the new growth can't come in as easy.
Exactly.
So you're harvesting from the bottom so that the growth has room to move in. See, and I'd even take some of these kales here that are starting to get to the end of this.
Didn't get potted yet.
And you got a little more room. You could put 6 plants easy in there of that kale. And
I don't know how big they were going to get.
Look at up square foot gardening, and it will tell you how many of each you can plant per square foot. And then these here, just know you've got about. I do it as if I had 4 square feet. It's actually like 3.25 or something like that. But I sow it heavy because I can always just take off.
And this is my beautiful mint plant.
Now, do you know how to make your mint?
I've never
for
tried
teas
it.
and stuff? And then don't forget, you're going to want to get some of these, a good amount of these,
okay.
some of those, some of the celery. So I'm going to go ahead and record you here.
I'll get some of the bit ones again.
Hold on, let me get it.
And
Oh,
this
it's still
is
going.
Garlic chive. So we got to have a little garlic chive. And I had bought years ago to make the head wraps or the neck wraps, the cooling, and they're just little crystals right there on the. And so I figured maybe it'll work in the garden. And so some of these that are not wicking tubs could actually hold water longer. So that's what I'm playing with at the moment.
Okay, now that's true, and I'm going to give you another idea, and you might think, ooh, gross. But if you know of any...
I read about it.
If you can put baby diapers on the bottom of your... Yeah, I have a lot of stuff that grows in that.
That's the gel.
What I do is I grow fodder for my chickens in the gel.
Really?
I just put it in a cookie sheet, put all the seeds in there, like a nice thick layer, and then I sit there and I just grab the fodder, shake off all the crystals, throw it out to my chickens.
Okay, now celery.
You'll need your clippers. Just
where'd my clippers go? I need my backups to my backups to my backups.
No, you just need one place for it.
Breathing. I can walk without.
Why don't you explain to them how you did your celery?
Oh, yes. Oops, sorry about my arm.
Oh, you're fine, sweetie. I'm just...
Celery. Actually, it started off just like this. But you can see the new growth right here, starting right there in the center. And it'll grow up from the center and grows into this beautiful, beautiful plant. And of course, the only way I've ever seen celery is that whole thick thing of celery that you buy at the grocery store. This is actually very convenient because I can come out here and just cut off what I need. And I like that.
We need a bunch of that for the potato salad too, so get extra.
Okay.
And we'll need some extra onion for the potato salad too, so I'd grab a lot more of this garlic, the green onions and stuff, because that green looks pretty in the potato salad.
It does, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Don't forget to get the ones in the back over here.
In the back?
That one there is encroaching the fence. There's a few of them. We don't want them to poke through your netting.
Voila.
Yep, that should be good.
Be almost. Whoops. I may have another one here.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like I got another plant started too.
Yeah, their root systems will come out and grow other plants from the root system. So they spread. Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. How exciting.
What do we got down here? Let's throw a little...
Over here we got our blackberry plant. I think we're going to have berries, but right now we got lots of flowers. I've got a little bit of basil over here.
Yeah, let's throw some basil and thyme in there.
Now thyme.
That one, yeah.
Just like with this, right?
Yeah, when we do this, we'll actually just take this and we'll pull the whole thing off. So what you can do is you can just go down to the base of one of these, and again, in the fall, you're going to tear all that excess out.
Okay.
And it will all come back bushier next year. And then when we go to put this in the salad, we're just going to hold our fingers here and pull all that off and sprinkle it in there as a seasoning, because these are seasonings.
Ooh, this is an herb. Also, very, it's a great medicinal herb as well. And it helps with pain, physical pain, like muscular
pain. Mm-hmm.
So that's one of the main reasons we, it's also with that virus that's going around, thyme will also help with that too. Now, I have some basil here.
And with the basil, much like the spinach and everything else, you find the big leaves that are down and starting to die and use those to eat.
Okay. So this is a coming cut, or what do they call that? I forgot what they call it. I've heard it I don't know how many times on YouTube, but
I'm not familiar with that terminology
cut
either.
and come again, that's what it is.
Cut and come again, yep.
Yeah. I got some basil, a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and
there you go. Good
we're
job.
working. Okay. Do a little cumin.
Yeah, we do a little bit of that. Same thing with the thyme. You just slide it off and put it in there.
Okay. And this is a cumin plant right here, and it smells like cumin. So it's so exciting having a harvest that I can actually use for our lunch today here at our Timeless Fence Electric Fencing Workshop. Ooh! Everyone's gonna be here, and it's just exciting because everybody will get to try food that came out of my garden. Even though we're still supplementing, it's still gonna be amazing. Another first here at Blissful Acres, off-grid homestead.